Hello everyone, this is Dartt, and I've spent some time trying out the new BeastMaster spec from Icy-Veins. As you can see in the background video, I'm trying out the revised spec and having some fun with it. The guide was theory crafted and authored by Azortharian of Vanguard, formerly a raid leader of the guild Method and a very highly acclaimed hunter. I'll be adding links to both the guide on Icy-Veins and Azortharian's Twitch stream, so please check them out. A brief overview of the specialization now. It has very good single target burst damage, but is very weak on AoE damage output. Mobility during a fight is outstanding, but this comes as a dual-edged sword because so much of your damage comes from your pet, so travel time between targets for your pet can cause some damage throughput hiccups. The specialization itself has been completely reimagined and redesigned for Legion, and there are only a few things that work the same from Warlords of Dartt. Focus regeneration is no longer a player-operated resource, but returns passively at a rate of 10 focus per second. Beast Mastery does not do well against spread-out targets, and single-target DPS aside from cooldowns is pretty weak. As far as specialization viability goes, Beast Mastery comes in last after Survival and Marksman respectively. It's pretty clear Blizzard intended Beast Mastery to be an entry-level specialization for newer or more inexperienced players and not necessarily something people who are used to high-end raiding would be likely to pursue. Talent choices in Beast Mastery lend themselves to a lot of personalization without a lot of definitive choices as to which is the best to take. That or a number of talents are very situational in use, and you may want to tinker with your build on the fly to see optimal performance. Of the level 15 talents, both Way of the Cobra and Dire Stable are considered worth taking. Way of the Cobra deals 8% increased damage for every pet or guardian you have active. Dire Stable allows you to generate 12 extra focus over its duration. And if you have Dire Frenzy, it grants 12 extra focus for that talent as well. Of the level 30 talents, both Stomp and Chimera Shot are recommended. Stomp allows your pets to deal 1 plus 407.1% of your attack power as physical damage to all nearby enemies, which is very good if you're using a tenacity pet to hold threat for you. Chimera Shot hits both your primary target and another nearby target, doing 180% of weapon damage as nature-based damage to one, and 180% weapon damage as frost-based damage to the other. Of the level 45 talents, the recommended talent is Posthaste. This causes Disengage to free you from all movement impairing effects and increases your movement speed by 60% for 8 seconds. For level 60, Bestial Fury is recommended. It increases the damage bonus of Bestial Wrath by 15%. At level 75, Binding Shot is encouraged. It fires a magical projectile, tethering the enemy and any other enemies within 5 yards for 10 seconds, stunning them for 5 seconds if they attempt to move more than 5 yards from the arrow. At level 90, either Murder of Crows or Volley are encouraged talents. Murder of Crows summons a flock of crows to attack your target, dealing 16 plus 2,160% of attack power as physical damage over 15 seconds. If a target dies while affected by this, the cooldown is reset. Volley, while it is active, causes your auto attacks to spend 3 focus to also hit your target and all other nearby enemies, doing 75% of your attack power as additional physical damage. The recommended level 100 talent is Stampede. This summons a herd of stampeding animals around you that deals damage in a straight line between you and your target for 12 seconds. It no longer summons a number of pets to fight for you for a period of time. The talent has been completely reworked, so be aware of this. For my part, since I will probably be using the specialization for solo play in Legion, I took Way of the Cobra, Stomp, Posthaste, Bestial Fury, Binding Shot, Murder of Crows, and Aspect of the Beast over Stampede. Aspect of the Beast gives Kill Command an additional effect based on your pet's specialization. For Ferocity, that is bleed damage of 3 plus 135% of attack power over 6 seconds. For Tenacity, your pet also takes 15% reduced damage for 6 seconds. And for Cunning, your target's movement speed is also reduced by 50% for 4 seconds. I usually use a Tenacity pet for soloing challenging world content and a Ferocity pet for trivial world content. And I might be tempted to try out a Cunning pet for non-rated Battleground PvP, should I decide to use BeastMaster, so that would probably work out well. Of course, this all depends on artifact abilities and legendaries. I may switch things later to gain the optimal benefit for each tier of talents. Again, this is very much a work in progress. There were a nice amount of metrics provided to help qualify your decision making from one case to the next, and I won't bore you with this. Suffice to say that if that interests you, please check out Icy-Veins' Beast Mastery Hunter Guide in the link below. For an opening sequence in combat against a tough elite or boss, first you want to start off with a Duranic Agility Potion or the Legion equivalent. Next, Murder of Crows, then Bestial Wrath and Aspect of the Wild. Cast Dire Beast, cast Kill Command, then go ahead with your regular rotation. The rotation itself is actually pretty simple. Multi-shot to activate or keep Beast Cleave active if and only if you're in a multi-target situation. Then use Kill Command, followed by Dire Beast. Finally, Cobra Shot if you're in a single target situation, or multi-shot for multi-target situations and have over 90 focus. For BeastMaster, you have both Bestial Wrath and Aspect of the Wild that you will want to use as often as possible during a fight and in conjunction with each other as much as possible. Murder of Crows should also be used as much as possible, but if you're in a multiple target fight, you may need to gauge the best time to use it in order to quickly recast it on another target. As far as your choice of pets go, both Chimeras and Worms have AoE attacks. Otherwise, Spirit Beasts have multiple perks which you may want to consider. Once again, this is Dartt. If this helped you out, please hit the like button. I'd love to read whatever comments you wish to leave, and if you haven't already, please subscribe if you watch my videos regularly. Good luck, have fun, go kill some bosses.